The largest in-space upgrade project has been completed. The Iridium satellite network is now Iridium Next. Hi, I'm Chris with the Mobile Internet Resource Center, here to share with you some exciting news from the world of satellite-based mobile internet. This past Friday, January 11th, was the 8th and final launch in the massive upgrade project to upgrade all 66 satellites of the Iridium constellation with an entirely new generation of satellites known as Iridium Next. So this has been a big project in the works for a very long time. To give you a little bit of history and some context, building the Iridium network was one of the most ambitious technology undertakings of the 90s. It involved 66 satellites in a very complicated synchronized orbit, so one is always overhead at any time, and it is really what enabled the world of satellite phones. Pick up and make a phone call anywhere you are in the world. Unfortunately, by the time the network was coming online at the end of the 90s, cell networks were popping up all over the world, and the market for satellite phones really didn't emerge. What people wanted was data and internet. Iridium went through one of the biggest bankruptcies in history, imploded, a new company emerged from the wreckage, and, well, they know the world, to be relevant in the future, they can upgrade it to a data-centric universe. And so they've been undertaking the project of replacing the entire Iridium network with a new data-centric service called Iridium Next. And well, that's not just as simple as climbing up a bunch of cell towers and changing things out. You actually have to replace 66 satellites in orbit, plus 9 spares. So it took 8 launches over the past 2 years, billions of dollars invested, and well, the project is finally done. The last 10 satellites were launched by SpaceX. They're the launch provider for Iridium and are now about to be replacing the last of the old Iridium satellites. So what does this mean for mobile internet? Well, the Iridium network in the past was only ever really capable of very, very basic data speed. So it powered devices like the Garmin InReach mobile communicator and a lot of other similar devices. But with data speeds running around 2.4 kilobits per second and super expensive, it was only ever really appropriate and used for basic text messaging, location tracking, and a lot of other things, very useful things. The Iridium Next system is designed to be backwards compatible. It still supports all the old devices, but it actually vastly increases what the system is capable of. So the basic data speed is going from 2.4 kilobits to 24 kilobits per second, so it's finally getting back into the slightly faster than old modem speeds, but it actually has room for the network to expand and grow, and higher tiers of service go all the way up to 700 kbits per second and even 1.4 megabits per second. So that's actually getting to some interesting speeds. And again, this is the only network that gives you really truly global coverage from pole to pole everywhere you go. So now that the network is in place, Iridium and all their commercial partners, we're expecting them to start bringing out, but hopefully, some new interesting services that take advantage of what the network's capable of. Most of the initial effort is going to be on commercial gear and higher-end services servicing commercial customers, but I'm looking forward to potentially future generations of devices like the InReach that go from basic 160-character messages to maybe full rich text messaging, posting photos, simple basic browsing. All that stuff is going to be possible with something that can fit in your pocket. So it's a big job. Congratulations to Iridium on this major upgrade, and we'll be watching over the next few months and next year to see what comes of this new network.
These videos are brought to you by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados. They make it possible for us to track this news and create these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, consider becoming a member yourself.